Well, the Packers and Bears' first game since that infamous taunt. Who came out on top late last night, and how Rodgers is reacting this morning.
The man accused of killing his parents and hiding their bodies in the town of Windsor back in court when jury selection could begin in his trial.
And our temperature roller coaster continues this December. We're going up, then we're going down with a chance of storms as well. We're going to break that all down in the first warn forecast.
Yeah, big up. Couldn't believe some of the temperatures Chris is talking about this morning. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynch. Not just temperatures in the forecast that might surprise you, but thunder as well. We'll get to Chris Reese's certified most accurate forecast in just a few minutes. But first, Aaron Rodgers putting himself in special Packers company last night against the rival Chicago Bears.
He now ties Hall of Famer Brett Favre for the most wins by any quarterback against the Bears. Rodgers has 23 of them now. The game didn't always seem like it was going Green Bay's way, though, last night. The Bears came ready for a shootout. This was about 2 minutes to go before the end of the first half. Jakeem Grant runs back the kick for 97 yards in the score. Next possession, though, Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams. And the answer, the Bears would score a field goal before the half. But the rest of the game was pretty much all Green Bay. Packers went on to outscore the Bears 31-6 after that kick return. After the game, Rodgers reflected on what he said last game and his love for fans and the rivalry.
No, I mean, I've already said what I've said. I don't need to double and triple down. I let those words stand for themselves. It's fun playing here. It's fun playing in this rivalry, and fans have been really good to me, and just reciprocating the love right back to them.
So Rodgers is now 22-5 against the Bears in the regular season. That 23rd win came in the NFC Championship game when the Packers won the Super Bowl that year. And in the month of December, Rodgers has been red hot. He is 23-3 at Lambeau in the month of December. Only one of those 3 losses have come in the last 12 seasons. Packers now sit at 10-3. They'll play the Baltimore Ravens Sunday.
All right, 6:02 now. Chris Reese here with your first warn weather, your certified most accurate, and quite the roller coaster of temperatures in store, Chris.
We've been on this roller coaster since October, y'all. At this point, we are used to it. We're getting ready to go back up before another drop comes our way. Here we are, upper 40s expected for today and tomorrow. 62 on Wednesday, back to 29 by Saturday. Some additional 20 show up, moving towards Christmas week as well. That being said, as you head out the door today, it's a yes, no, and a kind of day. Yes for those sunglasses. That is a certainty. The shovel? No. The snow really melted over the sun, or with the sunshine that we had over the weekend. And then when it comes to that jacket or coat, there's a reason I say, Some of you might say this is jacket or coat weather. The other half of you are going to say, I'm hardy. I can deal with this, especially when you hear where temperatures are going into this afternoon. But for most of us, it's the mid-30s, even some upper 30s in some spots. But you do have some teens showing up where there is snow on the ground a little bit further to our north. Madison, 37 right now. Winds out of the south and west at 7 miles per hour. We will continue to watch the warmth build into today, tomorrow, and Wednesday before more shots of the colder air start to work their way into our part of the country, and that'll take us throughout Christmas week. Doppler track is quiet for us as well. We're going to go all the way up to about 47 for your high this afternoon. We're down to 30 overnight tonight. Then tomorrow we'll continue to warm things up. It's 49 for your high tomorrow. Then we start to get into Wednesday. We'll see our chances for showers and thunderstorms will be at 62 into the afternoon. Then Wednesday night, we'll really begin to watch that chance for showers and thunderstorms moving into the picture. For now, it is general garden variety thunderstorms that I am expecting, but I'm paying attention to the jet stream. The jet stream was going to feature with it a lot of wind energy for some of these thunderstorms to tap into. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with a marginal risk level 1 out of 5 for severe weather by the time we get you towards Wednesday night into Thursday, simply because the wind energy. We could see some strong wind gusts with some of those thunderstorms. Behind that, we will cool things off. 42 on Thursday, which is going to feel so cold when you were 62 the day before. Then back into the 20s by the weekend.
Well, I'm hoping some of these 20s by the late end of next week bring with them a chance of snow.
So am I. Never seen a white Christmas to this day. Still, This will be my 4th Christmas in Wisconsin, so we've got to do it.
We have our fingers crossed for you, Chris. All right, 6:04 happening today. Chandler Halderson expected back in court. A motion hearing is scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon. The 23-year-old is charged with killing both of his parents over the summer. Last month, a Dane County judge ruled media will be allowed to stream Halderson's jury trial. Jury selection is set to begin January 3rd. The trial expected to last about 3 weeks. We will, of course, be following this closely here in the newsroom. If anything happens, we'll be pushing updates out through our Channel 3000 mobile app. Also today, the Madison Police and Fire Commission will seek public input on its next fire chief. Chief Stephen Davis says that he'll retire in April. The commission is hoping to name a new chief by mid-March. They'll meet this evening at 5 o'clock. You can submit a question. That information can be found on our website. A Madison school board candidate who described herself as transphobic has dropped out of the race. Mary Jo Walters announced her decision to withdraw from the race for seat 3 on Saturday. After posting transphobic comments on social media, Walters described herself as gender critical to News 3 Now in a report last Monday. Walters says that she now plans to start a book club. When the holiday season hits, it's all too easy to let food pile up and take over your fridge. Consumer Reports shows you how to keep your food safe and your fridge organized for the holidays.
I pull things out of the chest freezer, and then I actually move them over to the downstairs refrigerator to start the process of thawing them.
When it comes to food and fridge organization, Consumer Reports' Paul Hope has a system he uses all year round. And he has a few simple tips to help you get your fridge prepped and ready for those big holiday meals.
A week or two before the big holiday meal, I like to go through the fridge, stop buying new groceries, and try to use up things I already have. It's also a good time to throw out anything that's expired or purge things you know you're not going to use before the end of the year.
Once you're close to the big day, adjust your shelves to accommodate the foods you'll need to store.
On the top shelf, you want to keep raw, ready-to-eat foods, things like prep salads or desserts, anything that you don't want to come into contact with foods on the other shelves.
The middle shelf is your prepared dish zone, basically any foods that are prepped, covered, and ready to be heated. Place a thawing turkey or ham or any raw meats on the bottom shelf. This prevents it from dripping or getting into your already prepared foods. And save the less perishable items like relishes and cranberry sauce for the side shelves. What about all those inevitable leftovers? CR has a strategy for those too. Break down the leftovers into meal-sized portions and store them in shallow covered containers. And plan to freeze anything you won't eat in 3 to 4 days.
To preserve freshness and quality foods, you really want to keep things airtight, so use products dedicated for that, like freezer bags.
Now, Consumer Reports says if you lack the fridge space, use a cooler. Here in Wisconsin, it could reach cold enough levels you can keep everything outside as well, especially once we get that snow.
Yeah, nature's refrigerator.
Always lovely to leave a six-pack out in the cold during Christmas.
Got to be careful, though. I mean, this time of year, it'd be really nice to do that. If it gets too cold, though, you don't want that beer bursting.
Last concern right now, 60 degrees in the
I
forecast.
know, right? Yeah, a toasty beer. You know, maybe by
Toasty beer.
these temps
You heard it
sold
here
out.
first. 6:07 now.
Gross.
Thousands of children in Dane County will be going home with a toy this week, just in time for Christmas.
The Empty Stocking Club is hosting its 103rd Toy Depot drive at the Alliant Energy Center. They could still use some more help, though.
We set it up so that each child gets one. We're seeing people can't as easily get off work during the day, so our shifts that are late, a little bit later, filled up much more quickly.
The Empty Stocking Club is seeing COVID requirements limit the amount of help they receive from different organizations. The club didn't struggle to raise enough money, though. Check this out. They raised $250,000 for the toy drive. The drive will run from 8 to 6 on Tuesday and Wednesday, but volunteers are still needed today through Thursday. So if you're looking to sign up for a new toy or volunteer, visit the Empty Stocking Club's website for details.
6:08 now, coming up. After housing hundreds during the Christmas parade attack, how the Waukesha Civic Theater now looking to help those affected.
And coming up later, doing good. A Wisconsin man who's spreading positivity and paying it forward.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, take 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
Menards has a huge selection of batteries, big or small. Don't be left stranded this winter. AC Delco batteries set the standard for performance and reliability and offer an industry-leading warranty. All AC Delco batteries are on sale starting at $89.99 with exchange. Energizer Max batteries provide long-lasting power to all of your devices. 16 packs of AA or AAA batteries are $5.99 after rebate. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Pick and save. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
The holidays can be so stressful. So give the gift of wellness. Buy $100 in Massage Envy gift cards and receive a free $20 promo card. Keep your body working.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride on every bump of life's great ride that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community, independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
Habitat homes are built and bought by the hardworking families that live in them. Through affordable mortgages backed by your donations, Habitat Dane County offers a chance for these families to invest in their future and their community. Please donate or volunteer today.
From Tina Fey and the creator of Saturday Night Live comes Mean Girls, the hilarious hit Broadway musical. Entertainment Weekly says Mean Girls isn't a regular musical, it's a cool musical. It's smart, it's funny, it's ferocious, it's
so fashion.
Come see Tina Fey's Mean Girls at Overture Center, January 11th through 16th.
Wait, why don't I know you?
Get your tickets now at overture.org.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule an eye exam before your vision benefits or FSA funds expire.
You're watching News 3 Now This Morning. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
In Waukesha, a benefit concert over the weekend to honor and raise money for those affected by the Christmas parade tragedy.
The Civic Theater there is currently playing the Sister Act. All proceeds from this weekend's show were donated to the Waukesha Community Fund. Several cast members were actually set to walk in the parade before the tragedy took place.
The nuns were at the end of the parade, but they had to walk past some pretty horrific things on their way back.
That next day after the tragedy happened, we all came together. We decided, yes, we have to do this. We need to continue. We need to keep going.
The cast now seeks to bring motivation to the city of Waukesha. They're calling it a positive, community-centered distraction.
Well, an iconic Madison supper club is set to close after 69 years in business. Smokey's Club set to permanently close at the end of February. The news first reported this weekend by the Wisconsin State Journal. Smokey's property on University is set to be redeveloped into a 5-story mixed-use building.
Well known for their hash browns and their martinis.
Oh.
Worth a try if you haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
And the Holiday Tree Show at the Lincoln Tolman House in Janesville now open for everybody. It opened this weekend. Yesterday, everybody was able to go with a pay-what-you-can format, allowing everyone a chance to see the Christmas decorations. The Rock County Historical Society says the price of admission shouldn't be a barrier to celebrating the holidays.
The work we're doing, of course, is for today, but nothing would make me happier generations after us that we see that they're still enjoying this and celebrating it in new ways, too, to keep the history of this alive and keep this important house on the radar.
The Holiday Tree Show features more than 100 Christmas trees and decor. There are also 31 live evergreens decorated outside the mansion. The decorations are open to everybody until December 30th.
That looks great.
Just gorgeous.
It is. All right, 6:13 as we check in with Chris Reese and Madison Certified Most Accurate Forecast. Hey, Chris.
Hey, we're talking about temperatures being a lot warmer this morning as opposed to what we saw for the past couple of mornings out there. We're 6 degrees warmer than yesterday. Temperatures already into the mid and even upper 30s at some spots. We've seen them drop a bit. They may drop another couple degrees towards about 34, and then we'll see them warm right back up to 44 as we start to move into the afternoon. So we're going to see this warmer trend overall. Check this out. This is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. We are looking at warmer than normal temperatures showing up throughout the south and eastern part of the country. Back towards the west, that's where we're going to see your cooler than normal temperatures showing up. Madison's going to be in between the two with near normal temperatures. Here's the deal. When you are in between the two, you typically see your storm track between in the same spot in between the two. Where you are in relation to that depends on what weather you get. That's why the models are really trying to figure out where exactly to put the active pattern as we start to move into next week. One thing that's certain next week is that we will get colder. Temperatures are going to come down into the 20s and 30s after being 30 degrees warmer than normal at 62 on your Wednesday. These next couple of days are going to be absolutely fantastic when it comes to December weather out there. That's if you like the warmth. If you are a snow lover, these next couple of days are going to be sad, but that's all right. We'll get through it. Traffic-wise, things are all good for us throughout southern Wisconsin and in Madison as well. Of course, we're going to continue to watch that, but it is a Monday, so let's take it easy and get to work safely.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. 6:15 now, author Anne Rice, who wrote the bestseller Interview with the Vampire, has died. Her son says she died yesterday afternoon, suffering complications from a stroke. Interview with the Vampire was her first novel as well as her most successful. It was later turned into a feature film starring Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. Rice would go on to write more than 30 books, including The Vampire Chronicles. She was 80 years old.
Well, there's a big shakeup happening in cable news. Veteran Fox News anchor Chris Wallace is joining CNN. Sunday, Wallace announced his departure from Fox immediately. Then it was released that he's joining the new streaming service, CNN Plus. Wallace has been with Fox News for 18 years. CNN Plus is expected to start streaming early next year.
Consumer food prices in the U.S. are jumping to their highest levels in nearly 40 years. Friday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that over the last 12 months ending in November, food prices at restaurants jumped nearly 6%, the highest since 1982. Grocery prices are also at record highs, jumping nearly 6.5% during that same time period. That's the largest 12-month increase since December 2008, with beef prices seeing a dramatic 20% spike.
Anheuser-Busch is discontinuing Travis Scott's hard seltzer, Cacti. The company even took all press releases involved with Scott off its website. Companies are stepping away from Scott as he deals with the implications of the deadly tragedy at the Astro World Festival. Over the weekend, concert firm Golden Voice pulled Scott from the famous Coachella Festival for 2022.
Apple could soon be the first U.S. company valued at more than $3 trillion. When the bell rang on Friday, its market capitalization stood at just over $2.94 trillion. In 2018, Apple became the country's first trillion-dollar company. Then just 2 years later, it became the first $2 trillion company. Pretty impressive.
So we're in the middle of what many people call the season of giving. But one Wisconsin man celebrates that every day of the year. Christina Laurie explains why he's hoping you'll join him this month.
Do Good Wisconsin was created as a way to spotlight people who are making a difference and quickly turned into much more.
Every day is an act of kindness you could do. So like, you know, this is back in March, but like mentor someone or tell someone you love them.
Eric Salzwedel sees every day as a chance to make someone else's.
The whole idea with Do Good Wisconsin was to create a platform that simply highlighted the good that everyday ordinary individuals, businesses, and organizations were doing.
3 years ago, he founded Do Good Wisconsin, hoping to spread positivity throughout the state.
Now, I'm not talking nonprofits because I know for a fact that they do good every single day.
So Eric focuses on everyday people.
Whether it's a 7-year-old that raises $40,000 doing a lemonade stand, or a 96-year-old that's been crocheting hats all their life and donating it to good causes.
When Eric sees something, he shares it on his Do Good Wisconsin social media pages, now 5,000 followers strong. He also commits acts of kindness himself.
I wish I could just help every single person.
Recently, Eric spent the day at a department store, hiding money inside random boxes.
Obviously, we would never be able to see that reaction, but it's like, man, that'd be like coolest thing. You open up a pack of diapers as a mom or dad, and there's $20 sitting in there. And
to date, Do Good Wisconsin's given out $25,000, all raised through Venmo, while the organization is in the process of becoming a licensed nonprofit. Eric's used that money to start a free little food pantry, hand out $5 gift cards outside local coffee shops, surprise servers with $100 tips, and much more.
Trying to put it out there so other people find ways to give back.
Making a difference in many ways every day. And if you know of a person or a business who is doing something good, please let us know. It is the season of giving, and we are spotlighting local people and places all month long. We might just feature them right here next weekend on Channel 3. But for now, reporting in Madison, 4 News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
We have all the information if you'd like to help chip in on our website, channel3000.com.
6:20 now. Coming up next, an interesting guest at the Packers game last night that might have you seeing double. That's just 3 minutes away.
And in our next half hour, we'll take a look at a Wisconsin teenager who's dominating an Olympic sport. Stay with us.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
After we backed that bus out of its stall and started driving, I just loved it. We really get a chance to get to know each other. Almost everyone has a different story about how they came to bus driving, so you really end up feeling like you're part of a family.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
It's my 405. The show must go on. Migraine medicine. It's Ubrelvy for any time, anywhere migraine strikes without worrying if it's too late or where I am. One dose can quickly stop my migraine in its tracks within 2 hours.
Unlike older medicines, Ubrelvy is a pill that directly blocks CGRP protein, believed to be a cause of migraine. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Most common side effects were nausea and tiredness.
Ask about Ubrelvy, the anytime, anywhere migraine medicine.
At the Burrish Group at UBS, we believe in empowering women to take control of their financial security with a team of female advisors who understand the needs and goals of women. We believe you can achieve anything you put your mind to and can help you stay ahead of life's expected and unexpected events. Give our team a call today to start the conversation.
Here comes Happy Ruben. She wants to wish everyone happy holidays. Happy loves to visit Ruben's furniture. She likes to snuggle into a warm, cozy sofa. Winter is coming and she wants to just lay around. A section lets Happy stretch out and take a nap with her owner. Her favorite piece of furniture is a soft leather recliner. Happy loves to watch TV in her favorite chair. A bed is a perfect place to sleep after a long day at the dog park. Have a happy and healthy holiday from everyone at Ruben's Furniture.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
Welcome back. Kevin is serving up just a gorgeous My News 3 morning picture. Take a peek at that sunrise. A little bit of snow, a nice farm setting. You know we love them. Just beautiful colors as well.
Now my question right now is it snow?
Everyone keeps saying that. It's definitely snow. Look, there's a little bit on the barn as well.
Is that, but it looks like a silo.
I don't know.
Oh no, is that a silo? I think you're right.
So Now I'm really curious if that is frost on the ground or a little bit of snow on the ground. We know it's winter. The leaves on the trees have left.
Our producer tells us it's from yesterday. So depending on what part of the viewing area it's in,
I know.
Could be snow.
It could be. It should be a little snow.
Quite possible.
Anyway, KCG, as we call him here on the program, bringing us a wonderful My Morning picture. If you'd like to share your morning, it's easy. Just use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post so we can find it on social media.
6:24 now. During the Packers game last night, the broadcast caught this really interesting sight. You might have thought you were seeing double. Take a peek.
Yeah, so you see a little resemblance here?
So Chris Stanford is not convinced. I am.
I don't know.
You don't think they could be distant
it's a
cousins?
stretch. It's a stretch.
Our producer pointed out that the hat that Fan was wearing is a similar one or the exact same one that Aaron Rodgers often wears. You
might have seen this on social media too, the picture of LeBron James with somebody behind him who looks very similar. This, I don't know, the beard's way too long.
I have that hat the Fan is wearing.
The eyebrows are...
This gentleman should certainly add to his online dating site that people compare him to Aaron Rodgers.
And then you have LeBron with LeBron in the background.
I know, right?
That's pretty funny.
It's wild. If you looked like the person, wouldn't you show up to the game too and, you know, maybe sign some autographs and
see if you can get
confuse some people?
Back into the locker room. Like, what are you talking about? I'm Aaron Rodgers.
What are you doing? Get your pads on. Get out there.
There's protocol. They'd know. They would know.
All right, so hit us with the forecast, man. We're in for a bit of a warm-up.
A bit of a warm-up indeed. We're starting off the bus stop forecast for today. Let's talk about it. Sunshine to start off the week. How about that for a Monday? We're in the mid-30s at bus pickup time. We will be into the upper 40s at bus drop-off later on this afternoon. That is going to feel absolutely incredible, especially when you factor in the time of the year.
Right.
It's December. Our average high is 33. This is Doppler Track. We are quiet across the country. A beautiful sunrise already taking shape. We'll be back into the 40s by 4.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Stick around, folks. Another half hour of News 3 Now this morning coming up right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's the holiday gifting time at Vitance Golf Play. Buy a $50 gift card and receive a $5 bonus gift certificate. Buy a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus gift certificate. Check out even better deals at Vitance.com. Golf suites, indoor miniature golf, grill and bar. Gift cards are good for them all at Vitance Golfland.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It just gives you such a boost of confidence.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And when we first released Plexiderm, our mission was to help people reduce the appearance of their wrinkles and under eye bags in minutes with a simple serum. After 2 years of reading thousands of reviews, I realized Plexiderm changes people on the inside. It improves their lives dramatically.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. That was me a couple of years ago when I first tried Plexiderm. I think it just exuded this confidence. Really, there are no other options. Plexiderm is the only thing that works. It was life-changing. It was the best decision I ever made. Still using it.
The Plexiderm effect is more than shrinking under eye bags from view. It's more than getting rid of the appearance of crow's feet. It's more than saying goodbye to the look of those 11 lines between your eyes. The real effect of Plexiderm is self-confidence. It's celebrating this holiday season with friends and family, knowing that you look and feel your best. So join us in 2021 and take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and look in the mirror and say, wow, I feel great.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside.
Take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and see real results, guaranteed. Try it for only $14.95 this holiday season at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Hey guys.
Hey Dad.
holiday? This holiday, US Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
ByteDance Golfland now offers 2 indoor golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play over 100 championship golf courses with unmatched golf swing data and visualization. Or play other sports and games using real sports equipment. The ByteDance Golfland simulator suites provides a fun indoor entertainment experience.
Search and rescue efforts in Kentucky remain hopeful, but officials struggling to account for just how many they're searching for.
And we continue to take a deeper dive into what caused the tornado situation in Kentucky. Plus, I finally have those pictures of some of the very streets I walked.
Dane County leaders asking you to give your opinion on the current mask mandate.
Good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynch-Hyde.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Communities in Kentucky this morning are finding ways to come together as the desperate search for survivors continues.
More than 100 people are feared dead after historic tornadoes devastated Kentucky and a string of states in the Midwest and the South. Search and rescue workers are looking for survivors across the region while they battle against time and hope for miracles.
This is Kentucky's most devastating tornado event in our history. We have lost far too many of our brothers and sisters. The damage is devastating. Entire blocks, more than one block, with nothing standing.
So what did that tornado look like? How did it become so devastating for that area? We now go to Chris Reese, who's very familiar with the area of Bowling Green. You've been following this news so closely all weekend long, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Bowling Green, before moving to Madison, is where I lived for 5 years. It's where I went to college. It's where I had my first job in television as well. I know that community. I know the streets like the very back of my hand. So we start talking about what led to such a weather event to take place. Well, for one, you got to look at the jet stream. These are those winds, 15 to 30,000 feet up, and they were rocking and rolling. We're talking 160-mile-per-hour winds for a lot of these storms to feed off of, just in terms of jet stream energy. At the same time, we had this strong area of low pressure that developed. This area of low pressure was able to tap into a lot of that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, but also it tapped into a southerly wind flow. The southerly winds were moving a lot slower than the very fast-moving winds that we had in the upper levels of the atmosphere. But notice how they're moving at different directions as well. We call this wind shear, and your wind shear was greatest over parts of Missouri, southern Illinois, Tennessee, and even in Kentucky, where we had a lot of these tornadoes take place. That being said, the biggest one of this event will be known as the Quad State Tornado. It is the first tornado in American history to travel 4 states, starting in Arkansas, going through Missouri, parts of Tennessee, and into Kentucky. This does not include the tornadoes that were in Bowling Green or central parts of Kentucky as well. It was truly a day that featured a lot of damage. This right here is Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this is where it typically gets a little bit harder for me. It's one thing to see tornado damage, but it's another thing to see the tornado damage when it's the places where you made memories, or it's the streets you drove, or the places that you walked, or the neighborhoods you lived in. That being said, this right here is known as Russellville Road in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's not too far from campus. This Sonic right here is where me and a lot of my youth group kids would hang out when I lived in Bowling Green. This building right here, it's got the blue top and the gray bricks. This was the car wash. It was my favorite car wash to actually go to because I thought it did the best job. And you all know how I like car washes. We talk about that all the time here on News 3 Now. This picture right here is before I moved to Madison. I was actually looking at buying houses in Kentucky. This is the neighborhood where I wanted to buy a home in Kentucky, and I have a lot of friends in this neighborhood as well. So that's just a bit of the personal connection to seeing just how devastating this was in a place that I lived. I was just in this neighborhood less than 2 months ago, hanging out, getting ready for a friend's wedding, and now this is what they're dealing with out there this morning. We even have our own chance, guys, to see some thunderstorms. Thankfully, nothing like what they've seen in Kentucky, but I am watching Wednesday night into Thursday. We will have a chance to see some thunderstorms throughout southern Wisconsin. We'll have to watch that closely.
Boy, Chris, you know we're thinking of your friends and family out there in Kentucky. Just devastating pictures.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Can't match that perspective.
No.
Here in the market this morning. Can't. All right, 6:33. More about that now. President Biden has already approved some disaster relief for Kentucky. He says the federal government will provide anything that states request. Kentucky's governor says Biden called him 3 times yesterday. And the president will travel to Kentucky. We know that, but they haven't said when that will happen.
Now, more than 100 people were working here at a candle factory, working the late shift in Mayfield when that tornado hit Friday night. So far, 8 workers are confirmed dead, 6 still missing. The same tornado took out an Amazon factory in southern Illinois, killing 6 workers there.
Families who've lost their houses are searching through the rubble, looking for anything left over and trying to move forward.
This rubble is a dining room.
I heard it go through. It was awful. I've never been through anything like that in my life.
Officials say power and cell phone outages have hampered the search and rescue operation. That's part of the reason officials are struggling this morning to determine the death toll and the amount of people still unaccounted for. It might be weeks, ultimately, to understand the total damage inflicted by Friday's tornado outbreaks.
Back in Dane County, 2 board supervisors want to hear from you about the county's mask mandate. Happening tonight, 2 supervisors will hold a public hearing at the Town of Berry Hall in Mazomanie. They're hoping to hear from people on all sides of the issue. It starts at 6 p.m. Dane County's indoor mask mandate, by the way, the only countywide mandate in the state. Public Health's current order does say if you're inside with people who are fully vaccinated, you can ditch the mask. It is set to expire on January 3rd. And Dane County Executive Joe Parisi saying masks are one of the things we know works when it comes to slowing the spread of the virus. In a statement late last night, Parisi said the county's policies will continue to be guided by science, not politics.
Today, New York State's indoor mask mandate goes into effect regardless of vaccination status. It comes as hospitalizations have increased in 42 states within the last week.
If we can't get more people vaccinated or boosted, I have to protect people, but also the economy.
With current trends, the CDC predicts up to another 1 million Americans could be infected by next weekend. A CBS News poll this morning says that over the holiday season, despite the threat of both the Delta and the Omicron strains, 2 out of 3 Americans still plan to gather with family and friends.
Doctors are urging Americans to get their booster shots to be best protected against the virus, but the federal government isn't changing what it means to be fully vaccinated. Yesterday, Dr. Anthony Fauci described getting a booster dose as the optimal protection against the coronavirus, but said for now, fully vaccinated still means 2 Moderna or Pfizer shots or a single Johnson & Johnson dose.
A bill being introduced into the state assembly could change how schools negotiate tuition from Minnesota students. Wisconsin and Minnesota have had a reciprocity agreement since the 1970s. It allows students to attend a neighboring state school at the same price as an in-state student. The new legislation wants to give the UW system authority over negotiating tuition reciprocity with Minnesota. UW System Interim President Tommy Thompson says that he's in favor of the bipartisan bill and believes it'll pass, saying that he's very pleased about it.
6:37 now. Let's turn it back over to Chris Reese with your certified most accurate forecast. Some storms expected for our neck of the woods.
Yeah, we talked a lot about storms at the start of the show. I want to take a moment now to dive into that storm chance that we do have in our neck of the woods moving towards Wednesday night and into Thursday. For now, the Storm Prediction Center has a garden variety chance for thunderstorms. So we're not expecting severe weather right now, but I can tell you that the jet stream wind energy will be there. By the way, for the record, it would look nothing like what they just saw throughout parts of the South and in Kentucky. But we would at least have the chance for some of those storms to tap into some strong winds. So it's what I'm watching. This is Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We're going to see an area low pressure developing back towards the west. That's going to track to our north. Likely a cold front is going to develop along the southern side of that and push on through. Notice the timing, though. 2 o'clock in the morning. When it's that dark outside, you really start to lose a lot of your instability. But nonetheless, it's still going to be a strong storm system that moves through, perhaps some blizzard conditions throughout parts of northern Minnesota with that, and then we'll clear out into Thursday. So that's the rain chance that we begin to watch into Thursday or into Wednesday and Thursday, but we'll get colder. Friday night, that's a chance for flurries that I'm tracking. Doppler track, when we pull up radar, is all quiet for now. We're going to stay quiet throughout southern Wisconsin, at least for the next couple of days. A beautiful sunrise. We're at 37 this morning. Our average high this time of the year is 33. That's how warm we're already starting out this morning. Juneau at 32, Watertown at 34. Janesville is at 36. The Dells and Baraboo also at 34 for us. That's planned today. Let's put things into motion. We'll go into this afternoon, 2 o'clock. That's the warmest part of the day. We'll be at 47 at that point, not too shabby. Tomorrow morning, we're waking up around 30. We warm up to 49 tomorrow afternoon. We'll see a little bit more cloud cover, though, trying to move into the picture. We're going to continue to push this forward. This is now 6 o'clock. Wednesday morning, you are waking up, you are heading out the door, it's 50. We're going to see a lot of low clouds on Wednesday, a lot of drizzle too. So as warm as Wednesday is going to be, it's not like you're going to be able to do a bunch of sunbathing. Absolutely not. Get that idea out of your head, because the clouds and the drizzle are really going to hang out for a lot of Wednesday. 4 o'clock at 62. Watch while we actually warm up towards 64 at midnight, Wednesday into Thursday. And then here comes that cold front, bringing with it that chance for those showers and thunderstorms. So we're paying very close attention to that forecast. The potential for the instability to drive thunderstorms is there, but we at least know it's going to be very windy with some showers. In fact, wind advisories might be needed for some of the wind that I'm tracking midweek. We get a lot colder next week. Once we get past our Wednesday, Thursday situation, I'll really try to sniff out where we could see some of those snow chances into next week.
Might have to sniff pretty hard.
Well, I might have to. I might have to, or maybe not. The models show everything from major snowstorms to flurries next week.
It'll all sort itself out.
It sure
Hopefully
will.
That we get a little bit.
Yep.
Thanks, Chris. Brookfield teenager, already a World Cup gold medalist in luge. Marcus Mueller got that gold medal at his World Cup debut this weekend at just 16 years old. He got 2 medals in the doubles event and a silver and bronze medal for his solo performance. He won't be on this year's Olympic team, but he's got his eyes on the future.
I always have more work to do, you know, try to get first in singles and just keep having clean runs in doubles. But yeah, I was not expecting it at all. I thought it was going to come later down the line, you know, getting more comfortable on the tracks, not the first World Cup. So it's pretty amazing.
Marcus was in Switzerland for the World Cup, and he says he'll be back in Wisconsin for the holidays, which should make his mom pretty happy.
Aw, 16 years old. Quite impressive.
Yeah. Congratulations, young man. Looking forward to see what he's got in his future.
My gosh.
6:41 outside. A bit warmer than it was yesterday morning. We are tracking that warm up and any chances of snow before Christmas.
And it looks like a real-life dollhouse. Why a Cambridge woman wants you to take hundreds of her dolls.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
A must in your medicine cabinet. Less sick days.
Cold coming on? Zicam is the #1 cold shortening brand.
Highly recommended.
Zyfans love Zicam's unique zinc formula.
It shortens colds.
Zicam zinc that cold.
Belly pooch, muffin top, back fat. Sound familiar?
Stubborn fat is not your fault. We can help you here at Sonobello by permanently removing that stubborn body fat.
It's not just about inches lost, it's about changing people's lives and giving them the confidence they deserve to have.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist with board-certified surgeons who are dedicated to transforming lives with permanent fat removal in just one visit.
We're the leading experts because we are passionate about what we do. Wherever there's excess fat, we can remove it.
At Sonobello, we're here to help you reach your goals so that you can live your life to the fullest.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-740-3917 or go to sonobello.com.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
Liberty, 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 liberty. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride. on every bump of life's great ride that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community. Independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
U.S. ad spending is set to surpass $300 billion by 2022, and the greater Madison area is poised for major growth. So now would be a great time to consider a career in multimedia sales and to join our team selling our top-rated media and digital solutions. Work for a company that offers training, autonomy, flexibility, income growth, upward mobility, and work-life balance with a competitive wage. If you have a passion to drive results for local businesses, then visit morganmurphymedia.com right now to apply.
I'm Riley.
Plan my day, Chris.
Plan my day, Chris.
I love the little whisper in that. That was absolutely adorable. Absolutely. We're going to plan your day this morning. We are waking up to sunshine. It is going to be a beautiful day in terms of sky condition out there. Temperatures are warming up into the upper 40s for those highs. 2 or 3 o'clock will be between 45 and 47. By 4 o'clock, though, as the sun's setting, we'll start to see those temperatures falling back into the lower 40s. Our average high this time of the year, 33 degrees. So that is just how warm we are actually going to be. Doppler track is quiet for us this morning. We're at 37 as you begin to head out the door, and we warm up to 47 again for your high. Notice that time there, 2:30. That's when temperatures will be into the 40s. Tomorrow, we're in the 40s again, closer to 50. We'll start to see a little bit more cloud cover moving into the picture. Then by Wednesday, there's a lot of clouds, a lot of drizzle. But even then, temperatures are expected to make it into the mid-60s for those highs on Wednesday. After that, we'll cool back down. Temperatures will be a lot more seasonable as we begin to approach Christmas.
All right, Chris Reese, keeping an eye on all of it for us. We appreciate it, Chris. Thank you very much. 6:45 now. A Santa sighting this time of year is business as usual. But if you have time to make a trip up to Duluth, you're going to see him in a completely new environment.
That was actually a surprise for us when we came. We just thought the boys would love an aquarium adventure, but seeing Santa has been really fun for us.
At the Great Lakes Aquarium, a few days every December, Old St. Nick swaps his sack of toys for an oxygen tank. Santa delivers treats to the fish in the aquarium and brings joy to the children looking in.
That's pretty cool.
That is very neat. New way to see Santa for sure.
Here in Madison, Santa isn't shying away from the spotlight either. Check it out.
Oh, it's a beautiful Sunday. The sun's out. Just wanted to introduce our little daughter to Santa and let her experience some of that Christmas magic for the first time.
They were at Hilldale Shopping Center getting into the holiday spirit. Hilldale opened up its holiday hut over the weekend. Santa will be there, available for photos a handful of times before Christmas. They'll also have daily activities and live music until December 23rd.
Gonna take your kids to see Santa?
Probably. We haven't talked about it yet.
That's fair. You have some time.
We usually do.
You have some time. 6:47 now. Thinking back to childhood, you might be remembering your favorite toy this time of year. Well, one woman in Cambridge is going a step further than nostalgia.
Anna Hansen this morning shows us why her childhood toys are still part of her life.
A look inside Lori Carrington's home might make you believe you've stepped into a real-life dollhouse. She owns hundreds of them, all in symbiosis with her 5 cats.
Oh, okay, bye.
But behind each ringlet curl or glassy eye lies a promise to a little girl who spent most of her time in a hospital bed.
What it really meant is that, my mom and dad are coming back. I knew every day I was going to get a doll because they were coming back.
Carrington was born with a cleft lip and palate. Between her birth and age 18, she had 30 correctional surgeries.
It was rough, painful, and I almost didn't make it about 3 times.
So her dolls, gifts from her parents, gave her a sense of comfort.
Every doll has a story for me.
Now far removed from her last surgery, Carrington says she wants to add more chapters to that story, passing her dolls on to new loving homes.
I would rather give them, to someone that would appreciate them and actually love them like I love them.
But it hasn't been easy rehoming so many dolls. Hospitals like the one where Carrington was treated aren't accepting dolls older than 3 months. So she's searching for alternatives, Selling, however, isn't on her mind.
There's no amount of money I could get from them that would really make me feel good.
A former counselor, Carrington wants to get these dolls to those in need for the holiday season.
A lot of children that have things like this, it's rough on the families. Unfortunately, some children don't have parents that do that or can do that for them.
In Cambridge, Anna Hansen, News 3 Now.
So if you or someone you know would benefit from Lori's dolls, you can visit our website, channel3000.com, to get in touch with her.
All right, timer now is 6:48. Coming up in the morning sprint, a cruise ship returning to port early with one less passenger. Details on the overboard incident.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can share their picture on TV to celebrate. Thanks for watching News 3 Now this morning.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
Come join the amazing team of compassionate caregivers at the one and only Attic Angel Community. Attic Angel Community of Madison is looking for skilled RNs and CNAs and offers shift differentials and on-demand pay, tuition reimbursement, wellness center, and much more. CNAs starting at $17 an hour. We also offer rewarding careers in housekeeping and food service. Apply online today at atticangel.org. Come join the one and only Attic Angel Community.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Chicken, beef, roasted garlic, sauteed onion. With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon. Don't just make it better.
Can Dove stop 98% of daily hair damage? Sandra treats one lock of hair with Dove. Glowing areas represent hair damage. Dove precisely repairs so there are almost no signs of visible damage. Dove Intensive Repair. #1 beauty brand not tested on animals.
There's been much debate about the Mona Lisa smile. Would it have been bigger and brighter if she'd had good dental care? Maybe if Physicians Mutual Insurance Company had been around back then, it'd be a different story. She could have gone to the dentist more, knowing she'd have help paying the bills. And those regular checkups might have found early signs of tooth decay or gum disease, costly problems that could keep anyone from smiling. Physicians Mutual offers affordable coverage that can help pay for cleanings and unexpected or expensive procedures you might need, like crowns or dentures. This is real dental insurance, not just a discount plan or for checkups only. There are no deductibles, and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Call or go online today for a free information kit from Physicians Mutual. Get the dental care you need to help you stay healthy. For your free information kit with all the details, call us now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Hey guys.
Hey, Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, US Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
This might look like a cliffhanger.
But this is the Nissan sales event ad.
Save up to $42.62 on select models.
Better bring that home for the holidays.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Kentucky and neighboring states are still looking for victims in the rash of tornadoes that hit the region. A spokesperson for a candle factory in Mayfield, Kentucky, says dozens more people have been accounted for, indicating the state's number of people killed could be lower than first thought. Meanwhile, in Illinois, search efforts at a destroyed Amazon facility are expected to take several days.
Badger basketball player Chris Vaught is fundraising for his hometown of Mayfield, Kentucky. He grew up there and says he wants to do everything he can to help those affected. So far, his GoFundMe has raised $30,000 since Saturday. Vaught is a transfer to the team from Northern Kentucky.
You are waking up to a Packers win. The Packers outscoring the Bears 31-6 last night. And Aaron Rodgers now tying Hall of Famer Brett Favre for the most wins by any quarterback against the Bears at 23. He is 22-5 in the regular season.
Tonight, Dane County Supervisors Jeff Wigan and Tim Rockwell will hold a public hearing on the county mask order It's going to happen in the town of Barrie Town Hall in Mazamani. They're hoping to hear from people on both sides of the issue. Dane County's indoor mask mandate is the last county-wide mandate in the state. More details on time and location can be found on channel3000.com.
Wisconsin volleyball is Final Four bound for the third straight season. They swept the Minnesota Gophers Saturday with 3-0. The Badgers have not dropped a set in the NCAA tournament yet this year. Star player Dana Rettke on Saturday had a team-high 15 kills and in total 43 kills so far this tournament. The Badgers will face top seed Louisville on Thursday.
Go get them, ladies. The road trip continues for the Bucks. They are getting an early start in New York City facing the Knicks yesterday. The Bucks just couldn't miss. 7 different players entered in double digits. Chris Middleton leading the way with 24. Giannis scored 20, part of his first triple-double of the season. Bucks make it 2 in a row. They beat the Knicks 112-97. Next up, the Deer head to Boston.
A cruise ship returning early to the port of Long Beach, California after a passenger went overboard near Mexico. The Coast Guard and the Carnival crew have not said what led up to a woman in her 20s falling overboard. The U.S. Coast Guard and Mexican Navy searched the waters all Saturday into Sunday before calling the search off. No more details are being released about the incident right now.
People who've already had COVID-19 and are now vaccinated may have a stronger than basic defense against the Omicron variant, according to a new Chinese study. Still, researchers also found that Omicron is better than all other variants at evading protection gained from a previous infection or vaccination.
Following last week's video call, President Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin are agreeing to meet in person for more discussions. Meanwhile, Russia continues to beef up its military presence along the Ukrainian border. During a Russian broadcast, Putin said he would like to meet with Biden. The White House has not ruled out that meeting, but says currently nothing is planned.
Quarterback Tom Brady has a new record this morning. Most all-time completions. He went into the game 17 completions behind Drew Brees. And during the second quarter of the Buccaneers game against the Bills last night, Brady won that achievement by tossing this one to Mike Evans for a 20-yard gain. The new all-time record has Brady with 7,143 completed passes.
All right, no issues headed out the door today. Soak that up and enjoy it. We've got the green light on your commute forecast. Doppler track remains quiet for us as well. That's going to be the overall theme. That's the name of the game going through today and tomorrow at least. By Wednesday, we'll start to see those showers returning to the mix. Mid to upper 40s for those highs today. Again, that does come with the sunshine before the clouds start to increase ahead of those midweek rain chances that are coming our way. Your high on Tuesday into Wednesday. So Tuesday, it's 49. It is 62 on Wednesday. We're back into the 30s and 20s, though, in the days to follow and leading up towards Christmas. Whether or not we see snow, we'll just have to wait and see.
Chris Reese, thank you very much. And thanks for joining us on your Monday, folks. Enjoy that sunrise. We'll see you back here in half an hour with another news and weather update.